Welcome back everyone to another video. I just got this microphone from Fifine's, the K025 wireless microphone. It is a handheld mic, and inside the box we get the little welcome message, as each of their microphones has, and then the user manual. Inside it has some fairly detailed but simplified instructions, and I'm just going to fold that up and toss it to the side like I do with all the manuals. And inside, there we go, behind the foam is the K025. Now this is what some would consider a roving mic or a performer's mic, and it's got a nice feel to it, a little rubber back. Let's open up the top and look inside at the microphone itself, and yeah, I don't know enough about microphones to tell you details about that, but yeah, let's just put that back on. And on the back here, we'll screw this off, and that's where the batteries go. Just two AA's, simple as that. Get yourself some good batteries. It doesn't come with batteries, just so you know. Not that you should expect that, but in case you were wondering. And there's just the protective foam there, and then underneath it is the receiver. Now it has the standard jack there. It doesn't come with a adapter for 3.5mm headphone jacks, and it does take AAA batteries, just two. Very light. It's just like the wireless lavalier mic I had, the same receiver, except this one didn't come with the adapter, so you're going to have to pick up one of those. It's just put everything back in there. All right, let's test this thing. There we go. And now I'm speaking wirelessly. I see this microphone having two purposes, really. One is the obvious for live performances or live talks. If you want to, at an event, be able to speak over a loudspeaker, over an amplifier, or something like that, then obviously this is what it's for. But thus the original plug that would plug into an amplifier. But if you need it for videos, it doesn't come with the converter for the 3.5mm jack, which I would suggest that they change just for versatility purposes. The wireless lavalier mic did. It did come with that. I'm not sure why this one didn't. If it was a cost thing, I mean, that one wire, I'm sure, isn't expensive. I mean, if I had to pay $1 extra just to have it in there, I would gladly do that. But that's the thing. I already had that converter because I had the other lavalier mic. So that's so far one of my criticisms. But the other reason you would have this mic, obviously for videos, would be for interviews. And I think to properly test that, I got to go interview someone. So, Jonah, how do you feel about microphones?
They're useful.
And of course, we certainly can't forget to test range. Since you're dealing with a wireless microphone, you're going to be concerned about how far it can go, and you don't want to be tied down by wires, so range is important. So let's test that out. So right now I'm probably 20 feet or so. Let's go to 25. Move a little ways down. Of course, I'm not going to be able to tell how well this is working until afterward. All right, so we're probably 50 feet or so right now. I'm guessing it's going pretty good. Let's move a little ways down to 75 feet. I'm going to make noises until then. Now, you can get easily some wind filters for this, the little foam things. All right, we're probably 75 feet, maybe even close to 100, but somewhere in between there. I can't gauge it exactly. So this is probably the maximum range, but I'm going to go even further and see what happens. And I'm going to keep talking this whole time and see if this all works out. So, I mean, within reason, this is about as far as anyone would, even dare to try to go. So, I'm going to walk my way back, assuming that the audio is cut out, and see at what point it comes back in. If it's even cut out at all, anyway. I'll be real curious to see how this all sounds afterward. And I'm coming back easily into 50 feet, and probably about 25 feet. And there we are, close to the camera again. So that's the range test. So upon reviewing the audio quality in post, I was very surprised how good it was. And it's kind of a horrible thing to say, but I just thought it was going to be as good as the wireless lavalier mic, since there are similar receivers and all that. Not that that was bad, it just wasn't amazing. I mean, these are cheaper microphones, but the audio quality is surprisingly really good. From a $30 wireless microphone, color me impressed. One of the biggest things I was actually really surprised at was just the range. The range was crazy. I went upwards to 100 feet, and I think it may have crackled once, maybe at best, but it held the quality really good. It didn't fade out or anything like that. So value-wise, I do believe that this is one of the best microphones of its kind that at least I've run across. Keep in mind that these types of microphones can go... They can also get really expensive. So once again, Fifine provides a pretty awesome value. They get you the best quality you can get for the price that you're paying, which is more than a lot of other companies are doing anyway. So I might be keeping this thing around for quite a bit more, using it in some more of my videos. Let's sum up the pros and cons. Well, the pros are definitely just how lightweight it is and inexpensive it is. The quality is much more than you bargained for at the price point. It is easy to use, and from what I can tell, has a pretty decent battery life. Throw a wind filter on this thing and you're good to go. The cons, I'd say, would be the lack of 3.5 millimeter adapter that it comes with. I had to use one that I got from another one of their microphones, the wireless lavalier mic. I use that one because it fits to the transmitter because it's the same. I don't know why one wasn't sent with this. I think it would be good to have in all of them, because for this type of thing, it's just good to have for the adaptability. I mean, they're not that expensive. If you have to tack on an extra $1 to the price tag, then I'd be fine with that. But again, that's not a huge deal because that's something that's easily fixed. And then also being a UHF band, there is a bit of static in the background, a little bit of hissing. It's not too bad. It's easy enough to clean out, but that is also something you should probably be aware of. And two, and this goes for all of their transmitters like this, I wish that they had a mounting system for cameras to fit on top of the rail. That'd be really cool and be a little bit better for the camera, because with the adapter hanging out the side,